let's see, that game 1, I would say, is just deciding the whole set, or like the color of the whole set.
Yeah. Also, just to mention, Kepler keeping on his shoes, which means serious business, right?
Oh, it is, man. That's yeah.
All right.
That's pretty much the thing.
So losers semis here, as you said, those two, both from Switzerland, fighting to be the sole representative of this country that we are currently residing in. And of course, the Bowser is out from aeschli right here. We've seen loads of Wii Fit in the losers bracket here of the top 8 from him, but now it is back to the Bowser.
Yes. Okay, now on PS2. Didn't see that stage last time they faced off. It was more of like, okay, FD, SPF, something smaller, but now on a large scale. Let's see. So far, similar start. aeschli, as the favorite in this set, is doing a really good job at just maintaining that pressure, maintaining that, you know, kind of scent to kill, that bloodlust, because that snake is, you know, about to explode.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, 111% already. And now with even more with the flame breath, you can see already he's trying to go for those back airs, trying to see if Kepler approaching will get caught by that edge. He is indeed, as Kepler is approaching, kind of spoken into existence right there. I mean, aeschli was throwing out so many back airs, it had to happen at some point, right?
So it has to be. And this time those back airs sit, because I remember last time those back airs, you know, they were kind of failing sometimes, but now they're clean. Now both of players are clean.
That C4 on the platform, though.
We didn't forget about that.
This is a little bit of a Kepler special, always setting those up.
Yep.
And then getting those exploded in just the right time when
C4
people are going near it.
Wow, dash. Okay, good spot.
Right.
Nice, okay, Nikita again.
And now it's trap time, and this is where Kepler has to be on point. And there he is. Yes. This is what you said. He is cleaner now. He's more efficient with it. And this is where aeschli shouldn't come back. He shouldn't have a chance to make it back to stage. And Kepler shows how it's done.
Nice explosion here, C4 from before. But still, man, aeschli is just so good. Even though he just lost the stock, there's so much he can do, and he actually does, okay? Kepler can recover, but there's so much damage he ate. Okay. Wait a minute, this is awkward.
Still has to commit, yeah, very low. Like, if Snake recovers low, that usually should be a death sentence for the Snake, because it's so easy to start that recovery.
Okay.
But instead, it's going to be aeschli staying safe on stage instead.
Nice, didn't go for the grab here, aeschli, actually. Expecting as well. Yep. Just like that. You earn my shield next to me? Nah. You want to fade back a bit.
Well, he did fade back, but in the wrong direction, much too fast.
Yep.
Well, it's 132 now on this Bowser, but this is just normal Bowser territory, except if you get blown up by a C4, of course, which happened right there. So Kepler on 50 now, actually bringing this back to quite even here. Both of these characters capable of living for a long, long time.
But now there's one thing that, you know, aeschli didn't show yet, the command grabs.
Yeah, he hasn't really.
Yep. I mean, he was grabbing, sure, it's like kind of the same deal, but like aerial-based, it's... Kepler does prefer to be more grounded here. I mean, yes, he's jumping right now and clean parries here, but aeschli, I mean, you cannot reach him up there. aeschli's not chasing for you. Instead, he's just occupying everything that is on ground.
Yeah, he doesn't have to, right? Because they have to come down at some point, and he's getting the damage from it. 92 here on the Snake, now 57 on that Bowser, and those up smashes are coming through.
Keep going, champ, keep going.
Yeah. Aeschli has to find a way around it at some point, and he does, getting clipped by, I think, one of them. It's a little bit more damage. Might have been a grenade as well.
We are looking for a side B here. I mean, again,
definitely does.
The riddle is just how to get to the Snake, because again, Kepler doesn't make it obvious. Sometimes he's getting closer, sometimes so far away. But no, he was definitely too close, exploding himself on Snake in anger and relief maybe as well. It's like, okay, it is over, but it does hurt.
I was just looking at the trajectory in the mini-map, right? And then suddenly he stops and goes upwards. I was like, wait, is that the nade that's, you know, stopping, saving him potentially? But no, he was way too high %, so he's still killed.
It was stressful, but then, yeah, that one time aeschli decided to overshoot it by a bit, by only a bit, and it was enough. So yeah, so far those backers been doing work, man. It's like against a Snake, it doesn't matter, man. 106%, you're gonna die.
Yeah, those backers, sweet spot especially, is so incredibly strong. What we haven't seen, neither in this set or the set before between these two, is something that you can also do, which I would love to see, is the Bowser forward smash, just arming through all the projectiles, just getting the hit in. Let's see if we can get that going, because that would be lovely. But so far it is Kepler getting that momentum, getting some good damage here on the Bowser, but it is right back, actually coming with a grab, getting blown up by the nades, though not quite timing the armor correctly. Didn't really have time to wait for it, though, because Kepler was so low, right? So he had to commit to it already.
Okay, I like the start of the game from Kepler here. Again, keeping it a bit more timid here, a bit more defensive, but still sticking close to that Bowser. Wonderful grab here, wonderful conversion. Not getting the nice spot here, but damage is damage, so we take those. But for aeschli, doesn't need as much damage to be killed and dreadly.
Okay, C4 on the side, but aeschli saw it in time, jumping over it. Being aware of, like, this is hot. Oh, he gets the shield break on the platform into the forward smash. See you later.
and
And she takes the lead once again. This is, you know, the mix-up. This is the once in a set kind of thing.
Yeah, and Ashley kind of didn't have to do anything because those are the nades. Kepler was like tech chase situationing himself. Like, again, you gotta throw out the nades somehow.
True. Yeah.
Like, the only thing that Ashley has to do is, like, you know, again, occupying space, using neutral B. I mean, Flamethrower is, like, again, a perfect tool here in this matchup. And now with Kepler, it's like, oh man, I actually did mess up. And now the momentum kind of shifts because for Ashley, it's like, yeah, all according to plan, man, feels good. Similar to the first set they had.
And now he's going super high again. And there was Ashley who was very consistently, like, contesting Kepler up there as well. But there's the near connection from Kepler. Catching that jump from Ashley, trying to get around that pressure in the corner. But still, Ashley holding a very strong lead at 1%. One back air could potentially do it already. Those Bowser bombs definitely doing some good work as well. He's trying to chase, but heard the Nikita falling down, so he's going to take a more cautious approach here.
Yep, good choice here. Again, you are in the lead. You can just, you know, let Snake do his stuff and again close the distance just bit by bit. I mean, he's kind of showing and presenting him that big hitbox he has, but Kepler so far
trying to bait him in maybe as well. But yeah, gets the Bowser bomb towards the side, doesn't quite kill. Nice DI towards the corner from Kepler right there to stay alive. Once again, Ashley, he was threatening, just waiting for Kepler to exhaust all of his resources and catching him with an up tilt.
And again, this is such a comfortable lead here for Bowser. You're not supposed to be in that state as Snake, but sometimes it do be happening. You just get grabbed here again, dashing up, being in threat bubble range. And
that up air was so close to connecting right there as well.
Yep.
Kepler coming through with a dash attack, just providing some space for the Snake right now.
I like the burst options, actually. I would love to see more burst options from Kepler, honestly. Like, you know, some walk up down tilt, something like that. Dash attack, yes, good button here, but... Or just fall right in front of your face. Okay.
Fall in front.
That's cool. That's okay too, I guess.
Not quite what we thought he would do, but it works out in the end, you know, so it's all good.
Yeah, we take this.
When I say workout, I mean, he still got that stock off, but that still means that he's down by so far right now. Okay. 120, very high percent Snake right here.
Chase down, again, side B becomes a thing.
Oh, it is a thing right now. Kepler still alive though, off stage, going high once again. Actually, that is smart though, cancelling that early because he saw Ashley trying to chase, but once again the sweet spot back air coming through for Ashley.
That's like the rhythm between those two. Kepler has ideas, but with those ideas comes risk, with this risk comes mistakes. But sometimes that's like the most infuriating part because nothing on the stage happens. Ashley's just so good at waiting for that right moment because Kepler just gifts him that right moment. The moment the nades explode right in front of his face, the moment the first nade is thrown, the second nade is in hand, there's like a time frame where Bowser can actually approach, and Ashley is so good at noticing that time frame, and committing on everything he has.
It's conditioning too, right?
Because in a way, yes.
Ashley has been consistently threatening Kepler with these high recoveries, consistently in their last set, being up there with those up airs. This time around, he's going up there, but he's not pressing the button. Instead, he's falling back down, waiting for Kepler to exhaust all his resources and then catching him. And by doing so, once again, instilling that fear that he might catch him, you know, doing stuff while landing. So he's not doing anything, instead cancelling the cypher early.
He starts overthinking.
Right?
He starts overthinking and he starts playing slower.
Yeah. And that, once again, just opens up, does the exact opposite that Kepler is trying to do, but it opens him up even more to Ashley's options.
Now with a slight color switch here for Kepler's side. I mean, again, starting out the game, similar to game one, quite well.
Wasn't he always playing with the black gold?
No, the gray one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay. Nice damage again.
Sit him in, gets the damage. Of course, no shield back this time around as they were in the air,
but
still the damage is good,
And he was again setting himself up. It's like laying the nade down, jump, be reverse, just letting yourself get hit by your own nade. It's just, you just feel dumb after that. But now, after this one, you feel good. Okay, taking that first stock again, but we've seen it before because Ashley doesn't care about it. He's just going in, knowing when I can get a hit, when I can get damage, and then it becomes reliable. Be it a side B, be it like even an F tilt, be it something, be it a forward tilt. Bowser has so many tools to get Snake off that stage and kill him. But for Kepler now, again, sacrificing a lot of stage control here, even throwing the nade just outwards. But hey, at this point it's just momentum. And that momentum is not on his side. This momentum is not on Kepler's side now.
It's, even though he had the lead, right, it's still Ashley's game, it really feels like. But he had the position he wants to be in. He wants to play from the lead, and he's having the lead right now, but he's getting himself into those positions that could be punishable here from Ashley as the back air is coming through. Luckily for Kepler, that up smash didn't quite work out, but he's just going to get the confirm to the up air off that grab. Very nicely done by Kepler to cement this lead. And now, wait!
Where are we going? Okay, now we're fine. What's okay? All according to plan.
It's all planned, of course. Never mind the head shaking by Kepler in the left corner right there.
Yeah, that's a bait. That's bait.
It's the head shake of confidence.
Exactly. Okay. Nice, and again, the nade windows. After the second nade, aeschli again approaching, but so far not looking predictable whilst doing so.
Well, smart there from Kepler, setting up the trap, of course. Nades on the one side, Kepler on the other. So once, however you do it, you're going to take damage, but good clip there on the claws from aeschli.
Yep, and again, good game set for him, just 50% behind. It's not a ton, especially as Bowser. Again, look at him clawing it right back.
Still working on that though, confirm it to the nair. This is the snake stuff that we're looking for here from Kepler. This is what will potentially keep him in the tournament. But it says going to be a gets clipped though with the up air. That's a nice chase from Kepler, and he hasn't done that as well, right? Because there was always a threat of the down air and stuff. But this time around, he's challenging and finding success with that.
Yeah, there's like a new rhythm to it. It's like, okay, if you get hit A, you gotta commit to B, C, D, everything that is upwards, because if you don't, that's like one more window for aeschli to do his work.
All right.
Okay, no, cool. Okay, instead of a 3-0, Kepler fights himself back, but now it becomes a bit weird because for aeschli, it's like, I mean, he just won before. What stage to counterpick? It's like, I was in that situation before. Like, what do you counterpick? Don't you just play the same stage at this point? It's like, I guess we could.
He's definitely thinking right now, thinking about his options, what he can do here against the snake. Do you want to go back to PS2 because it kind of feels bad because it's a very good snake stage? Do you want to look for a little bit of a smaller stage, right?
Maybe a flat one again. Town and city is hovered here
We've seen in the first set FD, right?
Yeah.
But that actually didn't work out for him. Actually, I think it was Kepler taking this one, and then it was aeschli afterwards.
I think he decides for what Bowser would normally pick here in this scenario, because on one hand, yes, PS2 is also fine for Bowser, but like Kepler, he's kind of getting used to it, right? FD, again, as you mentioned, didn't work out quite well. Town and City is something that Bowser plays, or at least Mukuro really loved to pick against almost any matchup. But I think for BJ back then, it's similar to Kepler right now, because I think Town City is pretty okay for Snake here.
It is definitely kind of okay. I mean, Snake usually likes to kill towards the top a little bit more, so it is a good pick for aeschli, I feel like, especially since, as you said, Mukuro likes to pick the stage because Bowser can kill towards the side so quickly with those forward airs. Even the forward smashes if you want to commit for it. But let's see if it works out so far. It is Kepler getting some good damage here onto that Bowser. 98, my goodness, my numbers are all over the place right now.
Red numbers, big numbers.
Big number is red equals bad. This is what's happening right now to aeschli.
And again, throwing nades, but this time just keeping aeschli back then. I don't agree with that grab, actually. like Kepler was really anticipating. It's like, yeah, I'm just approaching dash grab. It's like, ooh, okay, just giving it up all. Okay.
aeschli just had the correct read with that jump right there. Just stands straight up, lands back down, and gets the back air afterwards as well.
Yeah, no.
Those charged smash attacks are really not like those hard commits that Kepler is going for right now. Are costing him so much.
Yep, but on the other hand, what Kepler does really good right now is just again, just let the thing fly, man.
Yeah, sure. Wow, and that's the timing mix-up right there from Kepler as well, just committing for it. aeschli didn't think he would.
But it was so slow as well, like obviously being aeschli's mistake here in that sense. But what Kepler does really good here is, again, he has a better feeling, a better understanding of Town and City instead of like compared to Pokemon Stadium 2. Because he knows how to land, he knows how to keep it, he knows how to roll into that flamethrower. But to be honest, I agree.
He does know that.
but to be honest, why would aeschli flamethrower that direction? Anyway, big read, good stuff for him.
Not sure, maybe it might have been a missed input as well, but we take those.
We absolutely take those. This is such a big lead for him as well.
Okay, getting sent off stage though. Dangerous situation, of course, for the Bowser there on the ledge, but this is where we felt like Kepler was really getting into it, you know, getting that consistency. He kind of lost it, it feels like again. Where Bowser gets back to stage almost for free, right?
That's also okay, nice. Wait,
into the wrong direction, then Nikita goes, though, which is not what you're looking for. But once again, sending off stage, which is important right here. Having this C4 set up on the roll distance as well. But aeschli being patient, waiting, getting the sliding forward tilt as well. Gets through all these traps and cementing himself into that lead once again.
Okay, awkward situation, but lead certainly big here for aeschli. Again, don't forget, it's a match point here, so Kepler becomes nervous a bit how to operate this very situation here. But for aeschli, it's like, yeah, just get as much damage as you can, just go in at this point. But instead, okay, maybe let's go out, maybe keep the game plan going, keep it shifting and wait for a mistake from Kepler. And this mistake costs him dearly as aeschli takes it back.
Man, that was so incredibly clean, jumping over the Nikita, getting that first forwarder, and then just chasing all the way afterwards because the Snake is just not quick enough with all these options. Even the Nair wouldn't have been quick enough. So he gets it in the end and just plays this advantage all the way. And strong performance from aeschli here, staying alive in this bracket and being the sole representative of Switzerland.
He's crashing into international competition, actually, going up against Tariq and Super Sami. So yeah, he's the only guy left. Third place secured, but now it's up to the big guns.
Yeah, it's also not up to me anymore to keep you guys entertained because I have to go, unfortunately. My time is up. Yes, it is.
It is. Keep running.
Yeah, so I have to dash. It's not too bad yet, so I can take a little bit of time to...
Sure.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It was an absolute blast every single time, of course, man. And